What's up? It's Juice Beats, back again with another race video, and this one is the Ocean Lava Cliffside Loop, and it's part of the Zwfit Racing League, and this is the third round, so this is the last round here that I'm doing, and I'm jumping in with the B's again, and my team, the KRT. First thing I want to do when I jump into this race is I just kind of want to establish myself in the pack here and try to save as much energy as possible. So if you guys have been following some of my other races here, you know that I guess the last round, the second round of the Zwfit Racing League, I had COVID basically right before it happened, and then I was kind of dealing with heart problems and heart rate things throughout that whole racing process there. So didn't really work out the best for me in that one, but I'm back. I feel more normal. I feel like my heart rate has gone back more normal here. So you can see, I mean, it's sitting at 168 at this point, and I'm doing, you know, close to 400 watts or whatever. But I'm establishing myself in this big pack here. Now, I don't remember doing the Ocean Lava Cliffside Loop for a very long time, so it's been a while since I've actually done this route on Zwift. So I wasn't sure what to expect, and you know, I kind of did a little bit of research beforehand just to see, you know, what the elevation was and everything. It didn't look like it was too much, but you'll see here in just a little bit that you know, the actual climbs that are in this one are pretty tough. The route is 19 kilometers, and you know, we're moving pretty good at the beginning here. You know, everything at the beginning is pretty flat. You know, I've got to push out a pretty good amount of watts to stay in the group here, but we are moving really well here, and I'm sitting at the back here. I normally don't like to do this right here, but I'm trying kind of a little bit of new tactic just to see if it's gonna work for me. Normally you'll see me in most of my other Zwift races kind of get more close to the front there, and I'll sit not necessarily on the front, but just close to the front, you know, behind the front few guys, and I'll draft from there. But you know, that usually works in the C groups really well. B group's a little different. I've got to put out a lot more watts in the B group and to be able to stay up here. We're moving really well though. We've got a guy, it looks like he jumped off the front here. It's a little too early for that, I think. I don't think you're gonna get away at this point. See, everybody's got the Tron bikes out on this race here. So like I said, I mean, I've been feeling much better with the heart rate and stuff like that. A lot, you know, I could gauge it based off of, you know, how I've felt in the past when I do certain workouts. And of course, like when I do my zone 2 rides, my heart rate really doesn't get over or terribly far over 140 beats per minute. So I can kind of gauge it based off that. But you know, when I was having heart trouble and stuff like that, I was in the mid 150s and almost to 160 in a zone 2 ride. So I could definitely tell that something was wrong. So but now it's gone back down. You can see, I mean, my heart rate's kind of settled. It looks more normal for a race like this, sitting at 162-ish right there. So it's not going crazy, and it's not jumping up to 170s super quickly like it was in some of the other races that I was doing. But sitting on the back, not going anywhere yet. I'd like to be sitting in the middle of the pack here though. So I think here in just a little bit you're gonna see me kind of move up, and I think I'm making this move right here. Yeah, move up just a little bit, kind of sit more in the middle of the pack, get a little bit you know, a little bit better draft. Actually, I moved all the way up to the front here. Didn't mean to do that. I guess I pushed on the pedal a little bit too hard there and got to the front. But yeah, I'm gonna kind of settle back here and settle more in the middle. Now, I don't know if this is true or not, but I've heard that sometimes, you know, people with the joysticks for Zwift, the things that help you like turn and stuff like that, I've heard that kind of gives you an advantage in races now. I don't know if that's true or not, but you know, if you've heard that or whatever, let me know in the comments, and we can discuss that. And I'll do a little bit more research on it possibly. But yeah, that's just what I've heard. And I don't know, you know, there might be some guys in this race that actually have the joysticks. But if you haven't seen my other videos, spoiler alert, I don't know. I probably won't give it to you, but I will just say that the last Zwfit Racing League, the second round, my team did very well. But you gotta watch the last video to find out how well we actually did. So now I'm sitting up more close to the front here, 5th, 6th. Okay, so just kind of moving around, but I'm closer to the front. I feel a little more comfortable in this area. You can see my wattage is not so crazy. I wasn't holding on for dear life like I was kind of at the back there. Calmed down a bunch there. So if you haven't noticed, like I changed my the mileage to kilometers, the metric system, and that's another thing that I've heard. I've heard that you get more XP or something on Zwift if you're on the metric system. I don't know if that's true either. I mean, you can let me know in the comments if you think that's true. I kind of saw, I think it was another YouTube video that I saw that suggested that or something like that. But so I'm trying that out. But 19 kilometers, it kind of equals just under 12 miles, I think. So that's how the race is going to be going here. Doing the math here, the conversions in my head all the time, and you know, we're rolling somewhere around 36-37 miles per hour usually. I mean, not miles per hour, kilometers per hour, and that equals to, you know, 22-23 miles an hour. So those of you that don't have the conversion there. So here's where it gets a little tough for me. We're talking about watts per kilogram here, not raw watts. So this first hill right here, it's not a big hill, but you know, you can see like how much I'm having to push out trying to catch up, falling to the back here, and you know, obviously it was a semi-small hill, but it's a hill enough that it's, you know, we're at 4% now and still kind of climbing, and it's tough for me to keep up watts per kilogram wise. Raw watts would be no problem if that was the case, but yeah, you can see, I mean, we're moving 23-24 miles an hour, so 37 kilometers an hour going up the hill, and they're pulling away at this point, and yeah, so it's tough to compete with people that are, you know, 30 kilograms lighter than you are or more. So that's what happened there. So not going to bore you too much with the rest of it. Wanted to do kind of a short video for this first one, let you know that I am feeling better, but you know, still got to deal with this watts per kilogram stuff here. But yeah, that was the first hill in this race that I didn't realize that. I thought it was going to be more of a roller and not necessarily like a small climb. I guess you could kind of consider that a roller, but you know, at my size and my weight and everything, it's more of a climb for me. So that's kind of what happened there. But yeah, so falling behind here, and yeah, you're not going to see the peloton for for the rest of the race on this one. So short video today. I'll kind of skip through and show you kind of, I guess, the end finish here. All right, so I've been riding. I was riding by myself for a while, and then I kind of caught up to a couple guys that had fallen off the group as well. We're sitting at just under a couple kilometers to go, and we have left the other guy. So there was 3 of us. We left him behind coming down the hill after one of the climbs, and we're in this tunnel getting ready to go into almost a kilometer to go, and I know that this guy is baiting me, and I'm kind of tired, and I knew he was about to go, and he kind of caught me off guard right here a little bit. I try to catch up to him on this hill here, but he got the jump on me. If you see my Thanksgiving Day, my Turkey Day ride, Patron on my channel, this thing kind of happened to me. Kind of similar. My boy Freddie kind of caught me off guard at the end of that little at that race there, and yeah, it took off, and I wasn't able to get back on his wheel, and so that's what happened here. But yeah, so that's how I finished out right here, and jumping into the last little bit on the sprint. Just gonna kind of finish out hard right here, get a little sprint work in at the end, pushing the watts. It's tough. Anyway, yeah, so I mean, I finished out, looks like 71st out of 77 that were racing, but you can see the name up at the top right there, S. Crawford, KRT. That's my teammate. Got number 1 on the first Zwift race in this round 3. So my teammate won. We're in there. We got some points. I finished up, the best I could on this one. And yeah, so short video, but I will see you guys on the next one. Please like and subscribe down there.